Hey guys, what is going on? This is Travis P11 and welcome back to the channel. And guess what? It is coffee time. So here's the deal, guys. Blackout Coffee Company was one of the sponsors of our Thunder on the Prairie 2022 YouTube Range Day. They provided us with 3 different varieties of coffee, and I've been doing reviews on those varieties of coffee as time has progressed this summer, and today we're going to do a little review on Brewtal Awakening. Now, if you've been a long-time subscriber of my channel, you may remember that I actually reviewed this stuff 3 years ago. Blackout Coffee Company had reached out to me and a bunch of other small YouTube channels and said, hey, would you guys like to try our coffee? We're trying to promote our brand, and we did. And I've been a fan ever since. And I've done many reviews on this channel and also my B channel called Coffee, Computers, and More. So we're going to go ahead and open this up. We're going to take a look at it. I'm going to see if my perception of this coffee has changed. I went back and watched my old video, and I had mentioned that it was a good dark roast that wasn't very acidic, it wasn't super smoky, it didn't taste burned, and it had a little bit of cocoa on the back end. Now, I don't know exactly what variety of beans they use in Brewtal Awakening, but I got a lot of information for you from the Blackout Coffee Company website, and here's what we know about it. It says Brewtal Awakening is our strongest coffee. In fact, it's America's strongest fresh roasted coffee. This very special blend is crafted by our skilled roasters to produce a bold, full-flavored cup of coffee that is naturally loaded with massive amounts of caffeine and antioxidants. Brewed strong, highly caffeinated, dark roast coffee, 100% natural, no synthetic caffeine here. And it said this blend pulls from the flavor and arsenal of exotic coffee origins to provide you with a well-balanced and energized cup every morning. Contains 12 ounces of coffee in each bag. And I gotta be honest with you guys, it's about noon here, about 11:45 Central Time, and I'm a little tired and I've got a lot of work to do this afternoon, so we're going to take a look at the beans, we're going to take a sniff, see if the roast looks consistent, see if we have any kind of hints of anything burned or not, see if it is in fact a dark roast. We're going to brew it up, regular coffee maker with purified water. So let's go ahead and get this out of the package, let's take a whiff and see how it smells, we'll take a look at the grind, and let's get busy brewing. Hey guys, I also encourage you to follow Blackout Coffee Company over on Instagram, and it's blackoutcoffee.com. And if you use, code TravisP11, you should get 10% off your order at the time of checkout, just to let you know. Otherwise, this coffee is $15.95 for a 12-ounce bag, and you can also set up on a subscription service that I believe knocks the price down to $13.95, and this is as of June of 2022. One thing I really like about Blackout Coffee Company, and I'm kind of a coffee geek, I apologize for that, they roast a lot of their coffee in small batches. I think they have better control over the quality and the roast overall. Very rarely do you ever get a bad bag, or a bag that's flat, or a bag that's like charcoal and burned beyond what it's supposed to be. This is a nice like Hershey's chocolate brown going on, and that's what you want in a dark roast. It looks very consistent all across the board. It's a nice grind. This is set up for your drip brew. Now, if you want, you can also get the whole bean version of it if you want to do like an espresso grind or AeroPress or whatever it is that you do. Let's get a whiff of that. So it smells very dark. It smells very, almost like a dark chocolate kind of essence going on here. A little bit of tobacco. Just, it smells a little bit like a tobacco, a little bit like a cigar. Not a problem, not a problem. It doesn't smell super smoky though. Ooh, that's interesting. All right, so we're gonna get this brewed up. We're gonna do a taste test and then just an energy evaluation, if we will. And we'll see how it is. All right, hang tight. All right, so before we take a sip and let you know about the experience, something else I wanted to mention about the smell, very similar to espresso. That was kind of the words that I was looking for earlier and I forgot or wasn't able to find them. So yeah, almost like a borderline espresso roast. So we've got the Blackout coffee mug here, and we're gonna go ahead and take a sniff. Oh man, it smells toasty, roasty. I like that. Very dark, by the way. All right, let's do it. Oh man, ooh, that's definitely full-bodied, very lively, dark chocolate, definite hints of dark chocolate there. Really does remind me of the Brewtal Awakening that I tested years ago, very similar in its personality. So here's the thing, whenever you get highly caffeinated anything, okay, you're gonna have a little bit of bitterness on the back end, or sometimes a lot, depending on if it's like a chemical caffeine injection that they put in the product, or if it's naturally caffeinated. This has got just that right kind of balance where you get that dark roast kind of punch, if you will, kind of that robustness or that liveliness or boldness to it. But at the same time, it's not overly bitter, and I like that. And it's not like a limey kind of bitter, but there's just a little hint of it on the back end, and you really can't get around a lot of highly caffeinated products without that. All right, let's take another sip. It's just very, very, very well balanced. So if you're a dark roast fan and you want to kind of step up, in the words of Emeril Lagasse, kick it up a notch, or in the words of Spinal Tap, take it to 11, I want you guys to try Brewtal Awakening and see what you think. Okay, so I'm going to drink this cup. Let's check the time right now. Where are we at? We're at 11:40 right now. And we're going to come back at 12:10. I'm going to give this 30 minutes to metabolize, and I'm going to let you know if I feel a little more alert, awake. I'm actually working on stuff for work right now on the computer, and I need a little energy kick to pick me up. So we're going to keep working on this. I'm going to let you know how I feel in 30 minutes. But this definitely is it's pretty stout. It's pretty stout. If you're somebody who's again a fan of dark chocolate or cocoa or just chocolate in general, I think this is something maybe you want to check out. You could maybe dress it up a little bit with some creamer to kind of balance it out or sweeten it up a little bit. But really, it's pretty good as is. All right, we'll be back in 30 minutes. All right, here we go. So let's finish up this review. We are at 12:11. It's been 30 minutes. I'm feeling fairly alert, fairly awake right now. I'm sure more of this is going to metabolize, and I'm definitely going to be kicking in high gear here pretty soon. So a little bit more about the personality of the coffee. As it started to cool off a little bit, definitely that robustness was definitely there. It definitely had some punch to it. A little bit of maybe some blackberry or blueberry started showing up on the back end. And this is the kind of coffee that you want on a cold winter day, or working outside in crappy weather, or you need to wake up, construction, sitting in a duck blind, whatever. I mean, Brewtal Awakening is definitely going to be the coffee for you. So guys, make sure you do check it out. Again, that's Blackout Coffee Company. Use your discount code TravisP11 for 10% off your order. And also, Blackout does specials all the time. They have discounts for first responders, for teachers, for EMTs. You know, if you go check their website, do look at it, and they always have all kinds of bonuses for signing up, like so much off your first order or free shipping with so much purchased and so on. So it's really cool that they do that, and I think it's really cool that they also support small YouTube channels like myself, and even smaller channels like we had at Thunder on the Prairie 2022, and they've been with me for a long time, and I'm going to continue to drink their coffee because I think they're a really good company, and I appreciate what they do. So anyway, Blackout Coffee Company, shout out to you guys. Brewtal Awakening, just as good as it was 3 years ago. So I might be a little bit older now, but the coffee is definitely just as good as it always has been. So anyway, this is Travis. Thanks for watching my little review on Blackout Coffee Company's Brewtal Awakening. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. You can check me out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Gunstreamer, UGEtube, guntube.org. We're just all over the place. Also, I've got a little podcast that we do on Thursdays and Saturdays called Caliber Corner. Thursday nights episodes are 6 p.m. Central Time. We talk different kinds of guns and ammo. Saturday morning podcasts are at 8 a.m. We talk about anything and everything. You definitely want to check it out. We've got over 200, almost 250 episodes at this point, and it's only getting better. But in the meantime, I want you guys to have fun. I want you to be safe, and as you know, we will talk to you soon. All right, take care and have a good one. Bye-bye.